Think we got her figured out, Jim?
Possibly.
Welcome back to Rednecks Dirty Hands. I'm Pete, and today the lovely Christina and I are gonna go on a hunt for cheap vintage sled number 2, and this one hopefully is gonna be Christina's whip for this challenge. So I found this one on Marketplace for you. I think it fits in a couple of different ways. It's definitely meets the age criteria. I think it's a 1974.
Okay.
But it's also a Johnson.
Johnsons are
Johnson's a good thing. Family name, you know. So it works on multiple levels. It's a lot older than, you know, performance-wise. I don't know. We'll have to go meet this fella. He's not too far. It's about an hour drive, not quite, for us to go check this sucker out. Jim's at Cycle Salvage right now, he's looking for spare coils, some other bits and pieces for the moto ski. He's gonna pick up some stuff, hopefully tilts and carb rebuild kit for this Johnson that we're going to get, because the fella told me, like Nutter says, got to clean the carbs, eh? So this one's a real sweetie. Hopefully the one we go look at for you is a real sweetie as well.
Hopefully, yeah.
And then I've got my eyeballs on my sled. Hopefully we can pick that up next week. I was talking to the fella. Might be crazy about a Mercury, eh? Mm-hmm. I kind of want all these vintage sleds to be the off-brand stuff that used to exist and no longer does. So trying to steer clear of, you know, the usual, you know, Polaris's, Articats, Yamahas, stuff like that, even though Yamaha doesn't exist anymore. But I want the off-ball, the weird ones like the John Deeres, the Johnsons, Evinrudes, Moto Skis, you know, Roloflex Rups. We want to find, yeah, Aaron's. There was a real sweet Alouette on Marketplace that would go really good with that little mini brute there, but not in the budget. We're trying to set a hard limit of $1,000 is like the max we can spend on these things, which doesn't really buy you much. I mean, Jim did pretty good on this one. He was like $870 all in, I think.
Yeah. Clearing the debris before Jim comes.
Oh
so
yeah.
I don't get in trouble.
I did take it for a little skadoodle yesterday because we finally got a good little dumping of snow. That's the first snowfall of the season there, and of course, you know, you got to take an old sled for a rip when you get your first snowfall. It's that time of year where you gotta fire up the truck and let her warm up. Where are you going? You're staying here, dog. I guess she is coming with us.
She's obsessed with car rides. So.
Yeah, no, she's more obsessed with wipers. Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, you want that, don't you? Yeah, you want that wiper.
She did try one time and smacked her head off the windshield.
So we got all that dumping of snow. Everybody's saying we're the only ones that really got it. You know, 20 minutes away from us doesn't even have anywhere near this boat. I mean, we could literally be ditch banging right now.
Well, yeah, 10 minutes down the road, they have nothing.
That's right.
What Chris said.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Right? What's that?
How many inches do you think we got?
Well, I don't know. You tell me how many inches do I have. I would say there's definitely 8 inches. Yes, exactly that much. We already got our first snowmobiler of the season down at the local gas station, and yep, that's an enticer. Nice one. See, baby, first snowfall, people are just itching.
Well, yeah.
Right, wouldn't you be?
Well, we were. We took advantage of it last night.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's going to be lots of snowmobile tracks on the side here. There's one right there. Somebody's already been in and out of the fire station. Nice one. Yeah, see, we're only about 15 minutes down the highway, and they got, like, nothing. There's just...
It's like a dusting, right?
Right, so that goes to show we are in the snow belt, baby. Yeah, like, that's funny. We were supposed to go get this sled the other night, and I messaged him. I was like, you know what, maybe we should wait until the weekend so we could drive up during the day when it's not snowing. And he's like, well, it's sun and cloud here.
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, look at it. There's no freaking snow here.
Yeah.
But like, we had a freaking blizzard. So I was like, yeah, that's It's funny, you know, we're out there ripping her down the trails and everything, having a blast, and I mean, like you said, you can still see the grass here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are only about 5 minutes away or so, baby, so I have no idea if this fella's gonna be good with us filming while we're there to pick it up. So we'll find that out while we're there, and if not, then you will see us back at the shop. Otherwise, you might just see us buying a snowmobile. Okay, we have just left the place, and did we end up getting it, baby?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'll just show you a shot of the rear view there. There is a Johnson in the back of the truck. We'll wait till we get home to do the full unveiling of that sweetie there. But that fella, one heck of a nice fella.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, we thought about filming over there, but it's like, didn't want to make it weird. And he's got some pretty cool stuff, so who knows, maybe down the road. He had a freaking General Lee that was signed by the cast.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Right?
Really cool.
So next time maybe we can link up. He says they like to do a little bit of a beer run in the back 40. They got 150 acres over there. So if we get this sweetie up and running, maybe we can do a collab and do a ride over there, hang out, have a bonfire, a couple of bevies, riding the back 40. Well, back 140.
Yeah, on the old Johnson.
All right, let's pitter patter, head at her, get this sucker home, and see what we got. All right, baby, you're all suited up. We made it home. We're back to the land of where there is still snow. And this is what we found. This is a real sweetie. Looks good in the back of the truck. That's we might have to find the third sled. Might have to be orange too, because
Yeah, that's what I said.
we got 2 orange sleds in the fleet here now. We got this is a 74, I believe, Johnson JX4 Forte. Now, I mean, it's not as set up to be a speed demon like Jim's, you know, the Moto Ski. Oh, did you blow a tire there?
Sock was half off. Driving me nuts.
Yeah,
All
got
right,
it.
we're all good.
We're locked and loaded now.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, like this one here, she's the old bogey style setup, but I mean, the bulk of the wheels in here, they all look good. Mm-hmm. The track, unfortunately, does look pretty dry and cracked, but you know, we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that it's good enough to get us around town here, so we'll see. I love the fact, turn to open. Look at this, sweetie. Oh, that'll fit a few bevies up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's just cool. It's got good solid bumpers on her. I guess we're gonna have to, we just hand bombed her in the back. I wasn't sure if it was a runner. Apparently it is not. The carburetor is off of it, but the fella we got it off of is, like I said, super nice fella. Set me up, gave me spare coils just in case, but we checked it when it was there. It had tons of spark, so shouldn't be an issue, but he's got the carburetor off of it. Hopefully we can just do a clean on that, put it back on, give her a tug and hold her to the rug, and hopefully this son of a bitch dangles. Oh, here comes Mama Bear and her new Dasato. Oh, sticking her tongue. Maybe I could set this up somewhere, and then you and I can grab onto her and hopefully just drag it off of here, get a nice thumbnail picture of this sweetie, right?
Yeah.
It's total barn find. She's dirty, dusty, does not run. True vintage classic sled here.
Definitely.
And we are rolling. You got her. Oh yeah, try her out, babe. Sit on her.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, squeeze up. Oh, even better.
Let's go.
Oh, I like this sled already. All right, she's unloaded and found its new home. Hopefully we can show it the love it deserves. And shout out to the fella that we bought this off of. He loves the channel, wants to see this be a part of the challenge, so he gave us a smoking deal on it, $800. So technically, we're cheaper than Jim's sled right now.
So far.
He's like $870 or $890 into that right now. So
Okay.
we've got a little bit in the budget to put into this one. So, I mean, how much is a turbo?
You got probably a bunch laying around here, don't you?
I got 1 or 2. I got 6 or 7. Oh, just in time. Look at this. Oh, that's got too much power for you.
You take 50.
Not for this, sweetie. Oh, you don't want to park near this. Makes your truck look bad.
How much did they give you to take that away?
I traded the motor ski for it. It was like, it was no good for you anyway. It's a 1980. You got to get something older.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's gonna be for the cheap sled challenge.
You're going to use the moto ski for the cheap sled challenge now?
Maybe.
Oh, gee, all right. Light them up. So overall, this thing's pretty sweet. I mean, we got a little bit of a crack in the hood there, but overall, I mean, it's not terrible. We've got no idea if the gauges work or anything. I do have the key in my pocket. We just didn't want to lose that going down the highway. Got the gas cap. It does have a fuel gauge in there. Says empty. Well, what do we got? Not sure what. Oh, a primer. Nice one. Like a factory prime. But then we got a choke-a-doodle over here too. Okay. So not just the choke, you got the prime. I like it. This thing should start up no freaking problem. Probably gonna flood the freaking thing. We're giving it choke and pumping it too many times with the primer. You know me, 2 pump Pete. So you get your thumbnail and then we'll have to make a spot in the shop. Drag her in there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're working on her.
Do we park it beside the moto ski?
Probably, yeah. Get them all lined up.
Right. I still gotta track down my snowmobile, so hopefully next week I can find that one and get that in here, and then we can get turning and burning to start this challenge. Well, we got snow. I don't know. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, actually, I think. Although somebody said they called off the rain. I don't know. We'll have to check the weather network. If we could have this snow for a little while, this challenge would be a go time. Oh yeah, just a girl in her sled.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing all the work on it too.
There.
Oh!
Here, you're gonna need this box of parts for that thing.
Oh, what do we got? Turbos? Oh, that's a carburetor for it right there. You got a nice shiny bumper. Is that for?
That's for the GPS.
Nice one. Where the heck did you
Brand
go?
new old stock.
Where'd you go? Santa's workshop?
Yes, I'm not telling you where I went.
Oh, this guy full of secrets.
And look at this windshield.
Our windshield.
Oh, does that fit that one?
Yeah.
No, I think that'll fit the $30 holder.
Oh, geez. Oh, we got butterfly. Oh, carburetor kits, carburetors.
I got
Oh, some light bulbs. There's your missing.
tack
Yeah.
and the proper
Oh, kill switch, yeah.
kill switch.
Nice one. Look at you, Hercules.
Then we got fuel pump.
That's one Christina power right there.
Yeah, look out. I don't want to rip my coat.
Just gotta get the right angle of the dangle for the thumbnail, eh?
That's right.
All right, well, we've had our little walk around out here, but now we gotta get it into the shop. And, you know, if you watch the moto ski one, and that's the hard part, is we gotta get, it doesn't run, so we gotta get it from here into there, which is kind of a back-breaking deal.
Can't we do like what you and Jim did, like the snap?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Here, hold on. Huh. Doesn't seem to be working. There we go. You tuckered out, honey? Sorry, these usually work pretty good. Hey, come here. Where's my beer?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be broken now. All right, so we got it parked in here right next to the moto ski. Jim's got all of his parts and pieces scored pretty freaking good. You got all kinds of goodies. You're thinking where the spark is breaking down or possible fuel pump issue on the moto ski. So you went to Cycle Salvage there, picked up. We didn't know if the Johnson was going to be like a regular Tilson carburetor on it, so check to see if we can get some rebuild kits from the Cat Shack for that. Turns out the carburetor is a little bit different, so who knows, we might be able to use some of that, we might not. May have to bring it back to the Cycle Salvage because something doesn't add up with the pricing. $39.99 here, $56.99 here.
little off.
How's that? Remember, kids? Something just doesn't look the same, or one of these things doesn't look like the other. But anyway, we got some bits and pieces. You got a fuel pump, that should work on that, no problem. So I say, you start farting around with that. You have to get working on that.
So is that Christina's?
That is Christina's sled. Yeah, that's her entry for the cheap vintage sled challenge. So right now she's already cheaper than you, so she's gonna beat you there. But I haven't bought mine yet, so we don't know. Although you got no ownership, she got no ownership, and I have no idea if the one I'm gonna get has an ownership either. So there's got to be multiple boxes you got to check for points and all that stuff in the challenge, right? So if I find one with an ownership, I might be able to get a point on you. Who knows? Although Jim doesn't have his heart set on this one for this challenge yet. Who knows?
Because it's not as old as me.
Yeah. Just, pretend you're like when you were 18, just get a fake ID. We haven't even shown under the hood on this thing yet, babe. So this has the old school latches on the bottom of the hood there, clipping her in, and then tickety-boo. We're fan cooled. I mean, it's all complete. Everything looks to be here and everything, although he does have the carburetor out and blocked off here. This is an electric start model too, Jim.
Point for me.
It is, so, I mean, you're pretty buff. You could pull this thing over, no problem. But.
Well, I am now after I drank this in here.
But you will have the luxury of just being able to twist a key if we put a battery in here and all that works.
Yeah.
I don't know. We could put a battery in here and it could catch fire.
Yeah. Don't do that.
We already have a sled in here that could possibly catch fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting her all spick and span. Is that a Johnson between your legs, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah. A big old Johnson. I'm getting her cleaned up for you.
Big old Johnson. She definitely dangles. So you're getting her all spick and span, looking just beauty. I'm saying, we've got this huge shop, like 3,000 square feet, and we're working on these two sleds in like a New York apartment for fun. All right, so Jim's doing coil work on the GPS, and then we're going to check out the gas tank on this. Now, I love the fact that this has the fuel gauge on the cap. Like, this is back when stuff was built with quality. Here, hold the camera for a second, babe. Like, it's got the gauge on there, and you've still got the cork float, and it works. I don't know if you can see the needle there.
There you go.
You see that working there? Mm-hmm. We have, like, not that old Polaris's and Arctic Cats around here that falls out every time. So, like, for this thing being as old as it is, this is a 1974, and that is still functioning. That's a good sign right there. The smell of the gasoline in here, not a good sign. This is definitely old gas, but, a positive note. We got both lines dangling down right to the bottom. The weight and screen and everything's still on the one, so I think we'll get away with just sucking out the old gas in here, and then we'll start putting some new fuel line. I'll have to find the nuts, bolt that freaking carburetor back on. We'll put the new fuel filter and all that stuff on it. We'll pull the plugs, check for compression, check for spark, and then hopefully, maybe we'll be ripping this before Jim's ripping his. Oh, that fell off again. God damn it.
Would you take 50?
Never! Would you take 50?
No, sir.
You're SOL, Jim.
Out of luck.
So the carburetor is removed off of this thing, and the one problem is I found down in the belly pan here one of the carburetor nuts. Now I don't see anywhere in the belly pan. Oh, hold on, baby.
Did you find some more?
I think way under tickety boo. Oh, I got a pair of nuts in my hand.
Nice. Small.
Hey! Oh, sorry, it's not as big as your Johnson. Okay, so we got the nuts to bolt the carburetor back on. So now the fuel line has been disconnected. I don't really have high hopes for this fuel pump being good, but I mean, we're gonna ring it and try it anyway. I'll drain that down. We'll get all the old crap out of there. And then these lines are pretty rock hard, but they're not as brittle to snap or break. So, I mean, we want to stick to our budget, eh, Jim? How much you got in yours?
About 3,500.
I guess we can't really be comparing it to that because you're planning on getting a freaking different one anyway.
Yes.
You want to drop a hint what that's going to be?
No, it'd be a surprise.
Well, it better be cool, and it better be slow, eh? So, as you can tell, the jokes about this thing being a Johnson are just gonna get out of hand because I gotta suck the gas tank out and I'm gonna do that right there. Just like an Austin Powers movie, eh? Jim, he had, that stuff is, that's beautiful looking.
Wow.
Maybe it would take 50. Oh, I thought you were gonna work on this.
You told me to clean it.
The one time you listened to me.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you though, Jim, this thing here is handier than a pocket on a shirt. Look at that teamwork. It's got the drip.
There's medication for that.
This old Johnson's been around. Spick and span.
She's empty.
Drier than a popcorn fart now. All right, when Jim's not looking, you get the funnel, and I'll dump this in here.
Yeah. Cover your eyes for a minute.
All right, gorgeous. I'm gonna hand you that.
Okay, I'll take it.
You just keep working over there. So, gotta pull them spark plugs out of there, baby. And we'll verify that we do have 100% spark on both cylinders, and then we'll do a compression test on it too, just to make sure. That's good, and you should be able to do it by hand from there. Now this one's got some unique spark plugs in there because it doesn't have the electrode, the part sticking out hanging over top. These are flush mount, so if you went and put another style in there, you might have a little kissing match with your piston.
Mm.
Jim,
Yeah.
I kind of owe you some payback. You want to hang on to the spark plug wire over here when we check for spark?
Ain't Billy, not dummy.
Okay, baby, we got the spark plugs out. They're sitting hooked up. We're gonna give her some tugs. Tug your Johnson.
Yeah, I see.
Oh yeah, you definitely got spark there. Oh, and you got spark there. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Frig, yeah.
So now we're gonna have to give her some real good tugs and go for a compression test.
Okay.
So we'll let you try it first. Do the wide open. Well, you don't have to do wide open throttle. There ain't no carburetor on it. So all you gotta do is give her good solid tugs.
Okay.
We'll do 5 in a row each side. Hopefully the compression is the same in both holes.
Okay, doke.
Scooty, what's going on?
I just came in to see how the Johnson's doing.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
JX 440.
Yeah, that's sweetie. I mean, back in the day, years ago, Paul and I, we had the Evinrude Skimmer 440, which is basically the exact same, but I do believe ours had the slide rail suspension, whereas this one's got all the bogey wheels. So, I mean, we don't really need snow to go anywhere with this one here, which, I mean, usually around here the last few years has been a bit of a problem, but not right now. Let's do a compression test on it, Bonnie.
Yes, sir.
That belt is fucking huge.
That's back in the day when you used to get the belt, right? So it's like they knew how to make belts back then.
I got a few of them across my hands.
Yeah, well, and luckily it's all here, so like I imagine you could probably still buy a belt for it, but it'd be, you know, we're not going to Crappy Tire and get one, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely ordering it from somewhere.
Yeah, drum and brake, you know, part of the secondary, that's pretty cool. It's like an old bicycle, you know what I mean? Just cable, clamps it on there. I don't know, put it in the comments. How fast did these things used to go? I mean, in today's standards, probably not blistering fast, but
55?
35.
35, you wish. It's gonna go fast enough to blow the doors off you. All right, compression tester is in. I will hold on to this baby, give her some tug-a-doodles. You gotta tug her hard.
I don't know if we can.
Well, you're gonna have to, I mean, 30, 40, 50, 55. Well, here, let's trade.
Yeah.
I think you got a dud.
I hope not. Maybe it just needs a little lubrication. It's a little tight. Okay, well, here, let's see what happens here. We might be shopping for another one here.
What's it supposed to be?
Now we're like hit 80. Typically you need 90 to run. Let's see what the other hole is.
Go on. Keep going just to see if
Just to
it's
see
still
what it'll build up to.
because you're not getting a great close.
Oh yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, up to 90.
Right? You might just over 90, that's it.
I mean,
Should be more than that.
it should be more than that, but it may run. It may run. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil
Yeah.
down in the cylinders and see if that not just frees it up, but if it brings the compression up, then we know we got a little bit of ring issues. See if I can get this to go down in the freaking spark plug hole here.
That's what.
Yeah, well, I'm getting some in, some out, you know. We'll let that work its way around in there. We even got a little side door here to the airbox. So, I mean, I can see right in it because there's no carburetor on there, but you want to check and see, make sure there's no little bastards in here.
Right.
She is free and clear. There's a mummified spider in there. Well, we'll probably just suck him right in there. Might help add some compression. I'm hoping it's just this thing's been sitting and the rings are kind of stuck in the piston a little bit. So, because it does have compression, it's just not like overwhelming compression. So, put a little bit of lube in there. We'll try it. If we can get this thing to fire, get some heat into it, it might relax those springs and pop her up. Who knows? A little bit of running could do this thing some serious good, but we've got spark, we got a tiny bit of compression. We'll put some fresh gas in it. I'll try and mount that carburetor back on there, because basically it's just got to wiggle in there. This just goes right into the face of the airbox there. It's kind of a neat setup the way they got this all, so we're just going to wing it. I'm not even going to take the carburetor apart. We're just going to throw her in there and see what we got. We're on a budget. We might have to just flood the crap out of this thing to get some fuel and oil soaking in that engine with the bearings and all that, and then I think we're gonna have to see if the electric start does work on this, because if it's that low on compression, there's no way it's starting just by tugging it. We'll need the assistance of the key and the battery to get this thing spinning fast enough to get her to spark initially. Then, if the heat gets into it and loosens up the rings, it might come around to where, you know, we'll get the compression back and you could be able to tug start it. But I mean, it's got electric start. Let's put the booster pack on it and see if it'll zing it over. Okay, so we don't want any sparkadoodles. We got nothing weird happening just by clicking that on there. What's the odds this works right out of the gate?
Let's be positive and say really good.
Well, I mean, it's 50-50. What do you think, Jim?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say, oh yeah. Oh, Jim, suck it.
You lucked out.
All right, well, now that that works. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's spinning quite a bit quicker. Let's just try the compression test one more time. Now with the electric start.
120-ish.
120!
That's because you threw friggin' half a liter of oil down there.
Well, I mean, hey,
It worked.
well, every little bit helps, eh? And that son of a bitch was sparking like crazy, so.
Cat's ass. It's gonna start.
Oh, this thing's gonna start the world on fire. Jim, you better make friends with Marketplace. You're gonna have to find a real sweetie. Please, please, please be another 120. And here we go.
What should we tell him?
110.
Suck it.
60.
No.
120.
Why would you do that to me? Oh, it was just like, fine, we gotta go on Marketplace and find a real sweetie.
All right.
You got me good, baby. You got me good. Okay. So, yeah, let's put the freaking carburetor back on here and see if, well, we'll have to dig around. We'll have to find a battery we can throw in here because we're definitely going to want to keep that option going because
Oh, for sure.
that right there is handier in the pocket of shirt. It's your sled electric start, Jim.
Yeah.
Doesn't need it.
His does actually run. So I'm getting the carburetor back in place. It's a little bit tricky to figure out how to do that. I'm trying to put the nuts on the carburetor, and I mean, you can see this one over here. Down in there is the nut to bolt that carburetor on. So any, mechanic, snowmobile guy that's really good at putting these nuts on this Tilton style carburetors, I guarantee you his wife is one happy lady. Because look, the fingering you gotta do to get down in there and get that nut on there and started. We're making progress anyway. All right, well, after some serious patience, carburetor is back in there. Not the easiest to do, but fairly straightforward. Throttle cable's all hooked up, all that stuff. No idea if the fuel pump's gonna work or anything like that, but hey, we put some 50-to-1 mixed gas in her. I got the booster pack hooked up. Let's crank the key and see what the heck happens. I'll give her some choke. The primer doesn't work, so we're not gonna worry about that. We'll just see what happens here. Go ahead, say it, Jim. Would you take $50 for it? You gonna throw out a $50 bill? Hold on, not yet. No, not yet. Let me get the spray juice. Give her wide open there. Crank the key, Jimothy. It almost tried to do something there. Give her some choke. Try her again. Come on, you son of a... Oh!
She fired.
That was running for like that long. We're definitely not pumping any fuel. I think she's flooded, Jimothy.
I think it is too.
We got the spark plugs just dangling in the holes there. Give her a little crank. Oh, yeah.
But why doesn't it flame at first though?
I don't know.
You'd think it would do it right away.
You would think, but I mean, it's definitely getting the fuel.
It's flooded, that's for sure.
You want to see that, baby?
Yeah.
Hit the key, Jim. Come on.
See, it's every time I let off and then go again.
No, maybe there's something. Hit the kill switch.
Fuse in the
That's a high beam.
Oh, well, don't hit the kill switch, eh? No wonder why the kill switch don't work.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, but this Johnson's a real hot one, eh?
Hey, look at the dog.
He'll be okay, Bobby. All right, Jim.
Oh my god.
It's okay. She's just right flooded. We've already set it on fire once, but there's no better way to unflood an engine than just to burn it out.
Oh my word. I don't want to go to the hospital.
I think the first run we got it all.
Oh, good.
We're all cowering.
Yeah, we're good. We're golden. We're safe. I mean, this isn't the only thing that's on fire. Look how hot that moto ski's looking now with that chrome bumper on there.
Oh, heck yeah.
Would you take 50? No, sir. 2,000 now, probably. So, fire's out. Shouldn't be flooded anymore. I've left the fuel line pinched off, so we'll just crank the key, see if it does anything, and then if not, then I'll crack this line loose and see if the son of a bitch will start. Give her a crank, Jimothy. She's still.
Yay.
Now that was pretty flooded, but okay. The zero compression, not a problem. It's just couldn't tug it fast enough with the electric start. Tons of compression. We had it flooded out, as you can see. So hopefully, let's have a goddamn celebratory beer. Cheers, baby. Your
Cheers.
sled. Well, it's a runner. Cheers. This challenge is gonna get interesting. Oh, JP hanging out. Do you remember when we had a snowmobile similar to this Johnson?
Yep. It's the same one. Oh, you got. Oh, well, I didn't know you were recording. Yeah, no. Well, this is the same as the Evinrude Skimmer 440s.
Pretty much.
Same exact sled.
Hopefully now, this sumbitch will run. Jim's cleaned the carburetor because
Made some adjustments on it.
Yeah.
Needle and seat was stuck wide open.
hopefully it's cured. We had it running last night, but we were out here till like, what? I don't even know what time it was, 12, 1 in the morning.
I don't remember.
It was definitely a smoke show in here, so hopefully this thing's a runner again. Let's try her, Jim. You just jumped.
Well, I saw
There were sparks out of there.
there was sparks, there was a backfire.
There was flames. That was a nice one. Try that again.
Might need choke.
Might need some choke, yeah. Whoa! She's a real rock.
Sounds like.
Is that idling? That's actually idling. Look at the turbo spinning.
that is progress. That is like
It's an idles, man. She doesn't like when you give her the throttle, but oh yeah, and just relax over there.
The good old days.
Smoke them if you got them, right? Hey, baby! It's running! Well, I mean, it's getting better and better, and we do have some snow out there to give her a try. But first, I mean, we had a celebratory beer last night when it actually fired. But now it's idling and running, so it's definitely beer o'clock. I've been freaking doing tires and all that. It's Sunday. It's, like Jenna said, it's the day of rest, but not for us, so we definitely need a cold Canadian.
I want a cold beer too.
Oh, okay. You do deserve one, Jim. That was
Yeah.
all right, Jim. That is a job well done. Now we just got to test her out in the snow. I figure since mowing the lawn season is over, I'm going to steal the battery out of my lawnmower there. This one's, she's pooched anyway. The deck rotted out on it because obviously I'm really good at cleaning out all the grass clippings in here. So we're going to steal that Napa lawn garden battery. That's going to power the old Johnson right there. Jim's gonna take a moto scheme or a rip-a-doodle. Watch out for the dog! That's still still sputtering a bit. See if he does a flyby. It's sputtering a bit. It's running way better.
Better than when you had it out, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. Here, I'll get you to hold this baby. Let's let's see if this will clear itself out here. It idles not bad. Check this, come around here, babe. So we weren't sure if the speedo and all that was hooked up, because this only is showing 309 miles, right? So let's just see if it's working. Son of a bitch dangles, and if anybody's in the market for an original Johnson with 310 miles on it, hit us up. See if this will even drive around the yard, right?
Holy
that
crap.
Johnson needs some Viagra.
Oh my.
Oh, win the slowest race challenge.
Holy f***. That'll be half a day. Oh my.
donuts unit, eh? We're gonna see if it'll do some donuts.
Yeah.
That might be the end of that one for today.
Hey, you and I should line up and I'll maybe run faster than you.
I bet you will win. No doubt about it. I don't know, we might have just ran out of gas though. I didn't have a whole lot in there.
Oh, true, yeah. It does say it's near empty. Pretty close.
Let's have a little peekaboo. Well, there's still some in there.
A little bit. Is she flooded out again?
It could be. Of a snowmobiler. I guess we got a little more work to do.
A little bit.
Well, I think there's a reason why there's only 310 miles on that. Son of a bitch, don't run!
It's left behind.
All right, well, it looks like we are off to a great start with this cheap vintage sled challenge. Ours is slower than molasses in February. Won't even get out of its own way, and Jim's is breaking down, won't rev out all the way, so, well, we don't know if that's Jim. Might be mine. I don't know, but, yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on this. She is, even though it's only got 310 original miles on her. I mean, you've got this is probably the most original snowmobile here going.
Yeah.
But she won't rev out. I took the muffler off. Remember when we had the little bastards plugged up the muffler on that other sled we had in here?
Which one was that? The Jag?
It was the Jag. I think it was Remington's Jag. Yeah. Right? So I was like, well, maybe that's what's going on. So crank her up there, baby. Yeah, real runner. I mean, it's definitely not the exhaust plugged up. I think we got carburetor issues or something going on, but I vote when we get this back up and going.
There's 50 for you.
She's all here. It's 310, one owner. So if we do get this tuned up, we may have to clean the carburetor one more time or just replace it. Put a whole totally different carburetor on there that we can tune easier. I say we leave it straight pipe.
I agree with this.
Do you?
Yes.
You're on board?
Yeah, I think it sounds better.
And we'll free up some ponies. Like, that's not really much of an exhaust anyway, so loud pipes save lives, and hopefully they win the contest. Who knows? I'll help you out. I kind of like you. Okay. Jim's putting his 50 back in his pocket.
I don't want it.
Says it's too slow, eh? So as always, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. You know, we appreciate everybody signing in, subscribing to the channel, and all the members joining the member program, doing the $4.99 a month to support us outside of YouTube, so we can afford carburetors and other parts for these cheap old sleds, because apparently we need to do some shopping. we need upgrades. But as always, we appreciate everybody. Take her easy. Cheers. Come on now. There we go. Think we got her figured out, Jim?
Possibly.
figured out the name for this one. It's a Johnson, so that's a hot rod right there.
There you go.
There were sparks coming off of his knee.
There was.
Oh, that's some mission. I want that sled. That's winning the challenge right there.
She knocked herself.
So I guess you won't take 50.